Welcome to all. Um, Let us take a first problem on the instantaneous center. So the first question is locate all the instantaneous centers for the four-bar mechanism as shown in figure. So this examination problem, they are given this four-bar chain. So here they mentioned that just A, B, C, D. Now first step, we need to write the mechanism as it is. That is called a space diagram by choosing the give some scale. So now for this problem, they are not given any length or dimensions of the link. So let us assume ourselves and draw this. So because you are not finding any velocity, just we are locating the instantaneous center. Suppose they are finding the velocity means they are definitely they will give all the dimensions of the links, but they are not given here. Let us assume ourselves and write this. So this is the I assume some dimensions. I constructed this. So let's call this space called space diagram. This is called space. This is called space diagram. Space diagram. Okay. Now we need to mark the identify the links. So let us identify the links. Let us call all these fixed links as one is one. This is one and this one also, and this is two, and this is three, and this is four. Now, once you mark the all the links number, we need to identify how many numbers of we need to calculate how many numbers of instantaneous for this given mechanism. So for that we need to use the formula um, n capital N is equal to capital N is equal to small n into n minus 1 small n sorry small n small n into n minus 1 divided by 2 is equal to. So here small n is nothing but number of links, so therefore number of links is 4. If you substitute this, 4 into 4 minus 1 divided by 2. So 4 into 4 minus 1, 4 minus 1 is 3, 3 4s are 12, 12 by 2 it's going to 6. Therefore totally there are 6 instantaneous centers for this given mechanism. For that we need to write down in a table. So in that we need to consider links. We need to write in the first row links numbers 1 2 3 4. In the second row we need to write the for each respectively combination of the instantaneous centers. So let us take the first combination for the first link. So as I already told that with respect to the same body we are not going to consider the instantaneous center. Always instantaneous center with respect to the another body. So therefore I11 will not be there. Next combination is I12, I12. Next after I12, I12. So next after that I13, I13. Next after that I14. That is a combination we need to take. So next we go for the second link combination. So we I21 it is nothing but I12 it is already there. We should always go for the forward combination. I22 is not for the same with respect to the same body we are not going to consider. I already told you that. So therefore next we go for the combination I23 and I24. So therefore first is I23, then I24. So after that we'll go to the corresponding link number 3. For the combination is I34. I33 is not there, I34 only. So next go to the fourth link. Fourth link, next there is no links number here. That means only up to 4. Suppose the 5 6 is there, then we go for 4 5 4 6 4 so like that. But here I14 or 41 42 43 already we have this I12 I13 I14. So therefore here there is no instantaneous center with respect to the link number 4. Let us leave it blank. So next once we got this number of instantaneous centers for with respect to the each link, we need to identify which is known, or we need to identify which is fixed and which is permanent, and which is not permanent or not fixed. So let us take I12. So where is I12 will comes? So where 1 and 2 will going to coincide here. So therefore it is a fixed one. It is, we know that the location of this. So therefore let us call this as I12. I12. So therefore I know fully this. Therefore I'm going to mark it in a like I can tick mark, or I can draw a circle with a red color. Sorry. Okay. That means we know this circle. It's a position or location of that. Let's go to next I13. Link number 1 is here, link number 3 is there. Therefore I don't know about this location, therefore it is not known. Next comes to link number I instant I14. So where is I14? Link number 1 is here, link number 4 is here. So therefore I easily know the location that is here. Therefore this here I called as I14. Got it? Fine. Next come to the I23. So I14 also fully known. Before we're going to adjust take round of this. Okay. Next I23. So I23 link number 2 is here, link number 3 is here. So it is, so therefore this point at point C we're having I23, that is called permanent. So this is fixed, this is a permanent. So therefore I locate this as now. I locate this as now I23. I will mark it as I23. Correct. Now, so therefore I will round up this, that I know well. This one and one more come to here 3 4. So this is also a fixed one. It is a joint. Therefore, it is going to change this configuration when the mechanism is going to change this configuration. It is going to move, but this joint will be permanent. Therefore, I34 is in permanent one. It's going to displace. Therefore, I34 also I know the link number 3 and link number 4 here. Therefore, I'm going to locate that at joint B as I34. So therefore, I will going to mark this also I know in a red color. Fine. Now only the thing is rest of the two I13 and I24. So where is I24? Link number 2 is here. Link number 4 is here. So therefore I can't able to find locate this. So therefore I'm not going to mark in here. So we need to identify the rest of the two location of the insert in a center. For that I need to draw a circle. I need to draw a circle. So let us take one circle now with any convenient radius. Now on this periphery of the circle, we need to mark the points. How many mark depends upon the number of links. Here we are going to mark 4 links are there, therefore 4 marks. That means we have to make it a square here, equal number of this circle we are going to divide into equal number of 4 parts. Therefore I'm going to draw the line like this. You can see now, correct? I'll change the color for identification purpose. So let us make a different color each line. It make too easy to refer the things. Let us make it this also. Okay. Now this corners what I can call as one. So, okay. 1 meter. So here you can see now. Okay, here now remaining I13, I24 we don't know. So that we are going to finding by the circle diagram. First we will draw the circle with any convenient scale. Then here we need to mark on this circle. So here total number of links are now, it depends upon number of links 4. Therefore we are going to divide this circle into equal number of 4. That is like a square. So therefore let us mark it at any place. So I will take mark first here one, and in the same line I'm going to mark here. and here I will mark it here now, and in the same place I'm going to mark it here. So now here I call this first as 1. I'm going to order this like link number, you are going to mark it here, link number 2, link number 3, and link number 4. Now because of 4 links we are marked up 4 points. Suppose it is 6, it comes 5 means it is comes to the pentagonal, 6 means it comes to the hexagonal, like that. So now I'm going to join from 1 to 2. So that is I12. I12 I know completely. That is I located already. That is a fixed one. That's why I'm going to write it is a thick line. I'm going to write it in a thick line. Let us take with a different color now. I'm going to draw this within a thick line. Now come to I23. I23 also I know completely. I located already here. Therefore, that also I'm going to write it as in a thick line means we know already completely. Next come to 3 to 4. That is 3 4. Also this is also a permanent one. I know already that location of that. Therefore, I'm going to take it this one. Joining 3 to 4 in a thick line. Next come to 4 1 or 1 4. That also I know that is fixed one. Therefore, I'm going to join from here to here. So let us change the color, make it easy to visibility purpose, and just checking, taking different color now. Fine. Okay. So we divide into its 4 number of link, 4 number of points on the circle based on the our link numbers. So I'm joined 1 to 2 thick line, 2 to 3 thick line, 3 to 4 thick line, which is I circle marked here. That handle marked in thick line. Now we need to locate Y13. Now first. So therefore, for that I'm going to take it in a hidden line. Okay, different color I will choose it. Okay. Now I'll join 1 to 3 now. Corner 1 to 3. So therefore, from this you can observe that it will form a two triangles, right? 1 2 3 and 1 4 3. Correct? I will repeat once again, 1 2 3 and 1 4 3. So therefore, I will take this up for your convenience. I will take the this triangle separately outside. Okay. See now, I taken the separate triangles outside from this circle for your convenient purpose to understand. This upper triangle we can call as 1 2 3. This lower triangle we can call as 1 4 3. Now you can observe in the first triangle 1 2 3. So by joining I1 to 2 and I2 3 3, we'll get I1 3. That means according to the Kennedy's theorem we are going to finding. So that is when three bodies are in contact or in path of rotation, all the instantaneous centers lies on the same straight line. Therefore, here I12, I23, and um, I13 will be there, or all comes under the same straight line. For that, I'll see now. I'll show you. I12 already here. I23 already here. So therefore, I13 will comes on the same straight line. Therefore, I will take a hidden line now. I will take hidden line. I will change the color. Okay, change it to okay. Any color I will take it. Now I will from this on the space diagram. I'm going to draw the line which is parallel to the link number 2. For that, okay, this is parallel now. So I don't know where is the position of that. For that, we'll need to consider the bottom one. Similarly, I'll take I14 and I34. I14 here, I34 here. So therefore, I13 will comes on the same line. Therefore, I will take one more line with respect to link number 4. I'm going drawing the parallel line. So therefore, I will make it as parallel collinear. Now, this intersection where both are going to intersect at this point. So this is the point where the I13 will comes. This is the location of this. That is called I13. That is called I13. So this is the from this we are find out a location I13. Now last one, that is I24 we need to find. For that we need to join the diagonal. Now I24, I24. So therefore again they form a two triangles, that is you can see 124 and 234, 124 and 234. So I will take outside those triangles again for your convenience. Okay, you can see now I taken the two triangle outside. One is 124 and one more is 234. So you can observe now by joining I12 and I14, you'll get 24, as well as I34 and I23, you'll get another one, I24. So therefore we'll take first one, take a hidden line. Now we'll take a different color. Uh, okay, I12. Where is I12? Here. And I14. So it is on the same line. Therefore, by extending this, projecting or extending this, so with you'll get I24 on the same straight line. For that, we required one more triangle. We need to consider I23. I23 here, I34 here. By extending link number 3, so you'll get somewhere this line, both it going to be cut. That point is called I24. I'm going to make it parallel to this line, should be parallel to this. Okay, here both line going to intersect this point, and this point I called as I24. So by this we located all the instantaneous centers. By this it's completed the problem number 1. Thank you.